Hey everyone, Darren here from the Music Vault. Um, Coming at you on a Thursday night, or yeah, Thursday night, 20 to 8. Um, I figured I would do a video. I went up to, so the 9th was my birthday, the big 5-5. And my wife and my two oldest daughters gave me some cash for my birthday to go up and spend at the record shop. They're in Jamaica. I took them yesterday to the airport and they flew out yesterday morning and they've been in the sunny, warm glow of Jamaica right now. And I stayed back. My youngest daughter is in Spain, so it couldn't be a whole family thing. So I'm like, oh, and there was other reasons too. But so they gave me some money and I went to the record shop. I went up to Niagara Records yesterday and I went up to PCV Records in Oakville. And that is an awesome record shop. So I went in, so I'm going to split it up. I'll show you what I got at Niagara Records first, and then show you what I got at PCV Records. So, now, you guys ever gone into a record shop, picked up a bunch of records, and then had one in your hand and went, do I have this? I think I have it. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't. Do I have it? I did that a couple of times today. And I'll show you. But yesterday I went up and I grabbed some records, some CDs, and a tape. So, one of them yesterday was this one, Uriah Heep, and it's called Look at Yourself. And I thought, oh, this is in great shape, so I'll get it as a upgrade. I thought I had it. Came home, went through all my Uriah Heep, and it turns out I didn't have it. I've picked it up at the record shop a couple of times, but it's been really shabby and kind of crappy. I paid $10 for this one, and this one is in absolute mint condition. The vinyl is black, and as well, I got to clean it yet, but it's pretty clean. So, and this is it's nice. I think I'm going to say it's an original pressing, 1973. It's a Canadian pressing because if you look at it, it has, see how it's the heavy stock, and you can see the lines all the way through, all the way up and down. Somebody owned this and they kept really good care of it because this sucker is in excellent condition. I like Uriah Heep. I really do. They're such a good band. I have a pile. I actually got my whole Uriah Heep stack here because I pulled it out to see if I actually had this one. And yeah, this is a Canadian pressing on Mercury Records. And then I looked over, and this sucker's been eluding me for the longest time. Every time I go on Amazon, it's too expensive. Savatage, Hall of the Mountain King. Probably one of my favorite. I think, yeah, this probably is my favorite Savatage record. I think my favorite song on here is Strange Wings with Ray Gillen on singing backup and the chorus in that. Such an awesome. It's too bad what happened to him. But yeah, this is not an original, obviously, because it's a gatefold. I don't think the original came in a gatefold, but it's a 2022 German pressing, and I paid her a good price for it on eBay, or not eBay. For the longest time, it was I think 62 or 72, 62 or 65. I can't remember. It was in the mid 60s, I think. Canadian on Amazon, and I grabbed it for $45. So I was pretty happy about that. Then I grabbed a bunch of tapes and put most of them back except for this one because I've never seen this one before. Except Staying Alive. To me, the title of the album doesn't make any sense. Staying Alive. But maybe like Staying Alive? That would be better. But anyways, yeah. And I'm going to guess and say it's got a hole in the barcode. So it's probably, it was discontinued or something. I have to get new cases because I got a bunch of cassettes that need covering. Then in the new, he's got a new issues or new release or new arrival wall, and this sucker was there for $10. Opeth Watershed. I don't have this. It is a friggin' awesome album. I really like these guys. I like how they do the cross between the death and the clean and the prog, and they're kind of atmospheric, and it's got Pink Floyd in there, and it's got some right on death metal, and I just love the interchanging and the way the band does that. It's such an awesome release. Anyways, that's Opeth Watershed. Then I saw this puppy, and I have this on cassette, and I've yet to find it on CD except until yesterday. Exciter, and this is just straight Exciter. This has got Scream Bloody Murder on it, which is a great song. Enemy Lines, another quick one. This came out in '88. There we go. Yeah, you'll see these guys again in this video. So yeah, Exciter. Oh, and the last one I spotted, Doors, the best of the Doors. 2 CD set. It was in mint condition, almost brand new. I like these big fat jewel case things. They're pretty cool. Paid $10 for this too. I was quite stoked when I saw that. And he had a single copy on one CD, the same thing on one CD, and he wanted $10 for it. I freaking know. I'll grab the double. I like that better. So that was at Niagara Records. And then I went and grabbed my best friend Chris at 11:30, and we flew up the highway to PCV Records. They're in Oakville, just outside of Toronto. And they were in there. They had everything stripped down. I guess they're expecting a lot for Record Store Day or something. And because they had all the walls, everything off the wall on the one side, and so, but they've got a ton of stuff, and they usually sell a lot of bootlegs, European live recordings, stuff like that, stuff that's not really accessible through Amazon or maybe eBay, but not through like your regular record shop like Sunrise Records or FYI or whatever, a normal mainstream record shop. So I picked up a ton of stuff up there. I'll do the 2 cassettes first. So I picked this up. This was $3. Animal Magnetism from the Scorpions. I'm guessing this is an original pressing from 1980. It's on Phonogram Records, Mercury Records. Green. I didn't even see that. But yeah. Oop. And it's standard J card. Doesn't have anything in it. So yeah, Mercury Records. What am I thinking? Well, maybe because it says 1980 Phonogram Inc. Yeah, I paid $3 for it. Can't go wrong. And then I love this band, the Guess Who, Share the Land. And this has got Hand Me Down World, if anybody knows, and Share the Land. I think Burton Cummings is a fantastic singer. Just absolutely fantastic. And the man can write a song too. But yeah, that's the Guess Who. You'll see these guys again too. And then I bought some CDs. Greatest Hits, I think. Essential Collection. Marillion. I like these guys. Now, I don't. That's probably the other side. I have a couple of Marillion albums. Fugazi. The Jesters. The Jester? Oh, I forget what it's called. It's got the court jester on it or whatever. Got a couple of their albums, anyways. But yeah, this was $6. They have a massive selection, and they don't. I think they have more used CDs than they do brand new CDs. They got everything, multiple copies of, say, Led Zeppelin 4. They have 4 or 5 copies of that. They got 3 copies of Led Zeppelin 3, 5 copies of Led Zeppelin 2. Like, they just have tons of stuff. So yeah, so that's Marillion. I've always wanted to check out these guys. I've never been able to. I don't know why. I own nothing except for this record CD that I just picked up now. If it's really good, we'll see. German thrash, Tankard. And this one is The Beauty and the Beer. These guys, from what I've seen, they like to drink and they love their beer. And they are German, so. But yeah, this is I put all brand new covers on these because they were all chooched, scratched, and everything. But they look brand new once you put a new cover on. This one, I was like, almost fell over when I spotted it because I don't even think you can even get this thing anymore. I think it's been deleted, and I haven't come across it. I think eBay has them, but they're outrageous. Amazon doesn't even have them anymore. And that's the Motley Crue album with John Corabi. I had this one, and I had the yellow cover, and I don't know. I love the song Smoke the Sky, Hooligan's Holiday. This album is heavy. And John Corabi takes the band into a whole other direction than Vince Neil. His vocals are more kind of gruff and more edgy compared to Neil. Anyways, this one has eluded me forever, and I don't know why. Probably because I'm pretty sure it's hard to get. But this came out on the Crucial Crew. And yeah, I grabbed it, spotted it for $10. Who doesn't need more Voivod in their life, eh? I didn't have this one. This one's War and Pain. I have Roar on vinyl. So I picked this up, and I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, I think I have this one on CD. And then I looked at the back, and I went, no, I don't. Because sometimes you got this one, you have Dimension Hatros, you have Roar. They kind of have that similar kind of look to it, right? Especially this one in Roar. I know I have Roar on vinyl. Anyways, I got it, and I put them back. So I thought I had this. I picked it up anyways, thinking But then it was this one I had, Killing Technology. And then I have that one as well. And then I got those ones. But I don't have, I have, this is War and Pain. I have Roar on CD, on vinyl. Oh. So I figured, what the hell. The Guess Who picked this up for $2. This one has These Eyes, awesome song. Laughing, Undone, American Woman, No Sugar Tonight, Hand Me Down World, what else? Clap for the Wolfman, Share the Land. It just has like all the hits. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to grab that. It was $2. I couldn't believe it. So I grabbed it. Another one for $2. Pat Travers. This is the 20th Century Masters, the Millennium Collection. And this has got Boom Boom, Out Go the Lights, Live, and Snortin' Whiskey. Stop and Smile, Crash and Burn, Is This Love, Heat in the Night, Killer, Life in London, Stevie, New Age Music, Rock and Roll Susie. I got a couple Pat Travers records. Canadian Boy. I figured, why not? For $2, I'm going to grab it. And then I went on a little Yngwie kick. I picked that one up because I didn't have it on CD. I like all these older Yngwie albums. Like You Don't Remember, I'll Never Forget, Liar, Queen in Love, Cry and Fury, Magic Mirror, probably one of my favorite songs from him. So you remember at the beginning when I said, you ever go into a record shop and think that, do I have this? Do I not have this? Do I have this? Well, I grabbed that, thinking, do I have this? Do I not have it? I don't think so. I don't think I have this one. I think I have it on vinyl. Only to find out it's on CD. And they're identical too. They're maybe a different. They're both printed in West Germany, made in West Germany. But this one has this POL 899 at the top. That one doesn't. But other than that, and the color is, like you can see, it's a definite color contrast. It's lighter. I don't know. If I found somebody that would trade it or something, I'd do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Eclipse, Yngwie Malmsteen. This one's got Judas, Making Love, Bedroom Eyes. I had this one at one point, and like some of them, I got rid of them. I don't know why. This is an American pressing. I don't know why I got rid of it. I had Creator Out of the Dark. I got rid of that. I don't know why. I'm kicking myself in the butt now for doing that. But anyways. And then I picked up this one. Slick Toxic. Another Toronto band. But I forget how much. I think it was $8 or something like that. I figured, you know what? I have the cassette. I figured, let's just pick this. It's CD up. Why not? Sorry. I like my Dr. Pepper. Okay, now I got 4 albums and some stickers. I'll show you the stickers first. I want to get dividers for my CDs here, and so you can see who it is. So I picked up this Anthrax one, and I picked up this Pink Floyd one. They were 69 cents. So I grabbed them. And then I was going through the $5 bin, and guess what fell out of something? That's pretty cool. And I took it up to the front because I don't know if what it was they were doing with it. And I asked the guy, and he goes, "Oh, well, we were going to use that for a display." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then he goes, "Well, hold on a second." So he goes and he asks the owner, and the owner says, "No, I'll sell them for $5. That's what they paid for it." So I bought it for $5. It's Rush. So then they have discounted bins, probably because the album's probably been sitting there forever and they want to get rid of it. So I picked up Exciter. This is a 40th anniversary faithful reissue of Canadian heavy metal heroes' widely influenced 1983 debut record, Heavy Metal Maniac. Pressed on classic black vinyl featuring the original master recordings, track listings, and artwork for the first time since its initial pressing. And I think that that's kind of off because I have a splatter edition of this. So I don't know, maybe because it's pressed on black for the first time, or maybe it's 40th anniversary. I don't know. They wanted $38 for it, and then they marked it down at $20. So I'm like, all right, well, you know what? I love Exciter, so I'll take it. And this one's on Megaforce Records. And I think the other one was on Megaforce Records too. Actually, my buddy that I went with, he spotted it. He's not a big Exciter fan at all. And he spotted these two. And this one is Exciter Kill After Kill. And that was $25. Regular $45. And then I went online, and I think they were quite a bit more, if I'm not mistaken. Brand new, still sealed. And this is, so I grabbed it. Believe it or not, I grabbed it thinking it was, for some reason, I don't know why, I thought it was the other Exciter that I got. Where is it? For some reason, I thought it was that one. And no, it's that one, Kill After Kill. So I scored two Exciter albums that I forgot all about this one. I think this one, it's got John Ricky, but it doesn't have Alan Johnson on it on bass. It's got something Ledden, David Ledden, yeah, something like that. But it's got Dan Beeler, and I love Dan Beeler's vocals. Then I grabbed new Striper. I had this one on order from Amazon for the longest time. And every time I turn around, I kept getting emails. Sorry, your record's been delayed. Sorry, your record's been delayed. Sorry, your record's been delayed. Well, so I canceled it, thinking, and this album is not as good as the last couple. I mean, it's good. It's Striper, but it's not as good as the last couple. And I figured, I'm not going to bother with it. Well, then I saw it up there today, and I'm like, nah, I think I want it. So I grabbed that one. And then I grabbed this one. And this is another one that I thought I had, but I was like, no, I think I wanted it. And it became unavailable, and it hasn't been available since it's been released. Anyways, I took a stab, and I don't have it. And I was like totally stoked. I checked it out on Discogs, and brand new sealed. They want $80 for it, and this is brand new sealed, and it's a record store day, 2021. So I don't know if they had it sitting in their whatever. But it's a record store day. It doesn't have seam splits. Nothing. And yeah. So I didn't think I had it only because this one and Fallen I didn't get to order them because I went to get it and you couldn't get it. It was sold out. And these Striper albums usually sell out pretty fast. Um, although that one we were all kings when we were kings. Seems to be readily available, as well as this one. And then when I got home, actually, I pulled all the Striper out to see, and I go, man, I have this one. Turns out it was that one, Final Battle. So I was pretty stoked when I found out that I didn't have them. But anyways, that is my big holiday birthday haul record store purchases. I'm pretty stoked. I'm happy with all my purchases. And yeah. So you guys have a great Thursday evening, night. I'm going to go and I'm going to watch a bit of TV and relax. I've already been listening to music, so I'm going to go and chill out. Okay? You guys take care. God bless. See ya.